Welcome to AI in Recruitment in HR. This is Anthony. I do have a lot of experience in recruitment and as well as in HR activities. So today I wanted to explain how AI is very important in recruitment and HR. So as a recruiter or a HR, one must understand how to use Chatgpt, Gemini, Copilot, Claude, etc., etc. There are many LLMs in the market, and I mentioned only few. Okay, and if you know the background, these are called as large language models and ChatGPT, right? This is very famous, and in 2018 it was created, and after that it has become very popular. Particularly in US, what has happened? Many companies have adapted to this LLM and they've adopted to that LLM also. Fine. And after that, what happened? Like you have Gemini, Copilot, Claude, and you have a GitHub Copilot. So many things are there. And in each and every industry, this LLM models are used. Whether you take hospital or retail or manufacturing or software or staffing or legal, everywhere this AI has become very, very popular. Fine. Now, if a recruiter has to earn more money or if a fresher has to search a job in recruitment, the first and the foremost important thing that must be done is to learn this AI, right? So what is AI here? Artificial intelligence. Now, if one must understand this ChatGPT, let us take this for an example. They need to do prompt engineering, right? So what does ChatGPT do? It's like our brain, fine? What brain does? It takes the input, processes it, and it gives some output, correct? For example, if you're going to write a government examination, okay, assume that like 100 students are writing that examination, right? What is the input there? That is a question paper, fine. And I will think in different way, and another person may be thinking in a different way. But the examination is common, right? I may be good in thinking, right? And I would have attended 90 questions out of 100 questions. Someone may be more good than me, and they would have written 100 out of 100 questions. So what happens? That person will get 100 marks. So basically, the input is a question, and after that, we process it with our brain, and after that, we give our output in the answer sheet. Okay, that is evaluated, and we get good marks. That is what ChatGPT does also, right? We are chatting with GPT, we are giving a input there. It processes the input with its internal mechanism, and after that, it produces an output, right? It has got so much memory, and it has got a lot of billion parameters, and it is able to understand many parameters that we pass, and is able to think it in memory, and it's able to give the result quickly. Okay, that is the advantage with ChatGPT. Now, when coming to recruitment, I say screen 1,000 resumes while you drink coffee. What does it mean? If one must take coffee, then maybe like 10 minutes or 15 minutes, they will need to drink that coffee. In that situation, it may source and screen 1,000 resumes also, right? If I say source, all of those 1,000 resumes will be put in a folder, correct? It will take 1,000 resumes, match with the job description. Okay, that's why I've said here, job descriptions, fine. It will take the job descriptions, 1,000 for those 1,000 resumes. Then it will match with the skills and it will pick the right resume. And you will get the predictive candidate matching, right? So that is what I have written here. So practically how it happens, with the help of this ChatGPT also you can do that one. Or your company may have some software, okay, embedded with this ChatGPT, and we can get these things, right? So what happens here? First of all, we must prepare the job descriptions. Okay. When I say AI prepared job descriptions, we must use the usual technical jargons that are used in the IT industry. For example, data modeler, correct? What are the important skills? Logical data modeling, physical data modeling, conceptual data modeling, data warehouse, data mod, agile, scrum. Fine. We need to pick out the important things. And similarly, when you take database administrator, correct? So 10 years of experience in Oracle, 5 years of experience in cloud, 2 years of experience in Azure environment, 1 year of experience in GCP environment, correct? And 2 years of experience in Snowflake environment, right? That is what we need to do. And that must be consistent, correct? So if you're able to provide standard job descriptions with the help of the AI, then automated screening. Okay. What is that one? When we give the job description and as well as the resumes, this one will expect what kind of skills are needed and how I can evaluate that one, right? So this will ask a lot of questions to us. If you give proper input to us, in a fraction of seconds, it will take one resume, compare with the job description skill, and it will give a score also. Similarly, for these 1,000 resumes, it may take 10 or 15 minutes, and it will rate each and every resume with some score. Okay, this person has got this skill, so I have given 1 mark. Okay, this person doesn't have this skill, so 0.5 or 0, something like that it will give, right? That is what is called as AI automatic screening and sourcing of resumes. Then what happens? It does the candidate matching for those 1,000 candidates, and it picks the 5 or 10 resumes and give it to us. Then this AI interview comes into picture. What is that AI interview? Basically, you need to provide the job description. Okay. And here what is happening for this job description, AI preparing job description, you have to create an AI agent. Fine. And then for automatic screening and sourcing of resumes, you need to create one more AI agent, right? I'm making it simpler. In the software world, everything can be created with one agent also, but I'm just splitting that one for understanding purpose, right? Each agent does one job, and these agents are coordinated with the help of the agentic AIs, correct? Then what happens? It matches the candidate and the job description, and it provides that one, correct? In the olden days, what has happened? All were resume-based interviews. Now, in some parts of the world, right, these resumes are manipulated and fake interviews are given by other people, right? So it has become very difficult for the interviewer to identify whether that person is a right candidate or a fake candidate, whether that resume is a right resume or a manipulated resume. Now, even with the help of the AI, it will not be able to judge whether it is a fake resume or not. But it has got all the intelligence to interview the candidates with the right questions, and it will get answers, right? Many recruiters, in my experience, they do not know about the real technical arena. Okay. If someone has said, okay, I have done an integration with GCP and AI Azure. As a recruiter, most of the recruiters, what they do, they ask, what is integration? What is that you have done? How many integrations you have done? Correct? That is what most of the recruiters will ask. Technical people will go deep and they will ask technical questions. But this AI will ask what kind of integration you did with GCP and Azure. Can you name some of the components there? Why did you use those components there? And why not this one? While integrating, what was the source and what was the target? What code did you use, right? It will have a lot of memory, and from the answers provided by that candidate, it will be able to figure out that the person is a right candidate or a fake candidate. Okay, that power this AI has got. If you're able to practice it thoroughly with the help of this AI, then it would be really good. What is important here? Your prompt, right? That prompt is very, very important. When I say prompt means it is the input that you're going to give it to this LLMs. Okay. These chat GPTs, they don't have any tension, they don't have any emotions, they only do the logical thing. And even if they don't know what they will say, they will give some wrong answers. So one must not take into account that, okay, chat GPT will always give the right answer, Gemini will always give the right answer. That is not going to happen. Okay, it has got a problem called hallucination. Even if it doesn't know that one, it will give lot of wrong things, right? So you must understand what should be the prompt. Okay, don't try to write that prompt in one line or two lines, right? Make it more easy so that the LLMs, right, this chat GPT or Gemini or Copilot can understand that input and they can give your answers in the same thing, right? So today morning I was suffering to get an image from all of these LLMs, right? So basically, I wanted to promote some video in YouTube with Tamil language. For that, I requested this all of these three, right? I did not use Claude. I requested all of these three to give me an image with the content in Tamil. Okay. I tried my best for 30 minutes, 45 minutes, but it was not able to give the output at all, right? It was very simple, but they are not able to give the output. Now, here what happens? I know that whatever it is doing is wrong, right? And that is how I came to a conclusion that everything is wrong. Okay. That is how we'll be using this one for recruitment. And I'll talk about HR in the next slide. Thank you very much. Bye.